Okay, everybody, good afternoon. Today, I really wanted to introduce the printmaking art activity with certain material. So first of all, I really want you to listen to my talk, my lecture, especially PowerPoint lecture, which is updated onto the Blackboard portal. Okay. All right. Today, I really wanted to explain about how to make print with symbolic design. So any kind of design is fine, but especially I really want you to choose some kind of design which represent about your identity or your culture, your personal or family background, okay? Okay, so let me explain the basic material supply for the process of printmaking process. Okay, so let's see. First, okay, there are so many material, so might be more than any other art project. But first, all T-shirts. Well, printmaking is a fun project, which means quite chaotic and messy, generally speaking. So I don't want you to wear any fashionable clothes. So any T-shirts or anything, or maybe apron. You can see so many nice stuff because I'm using a lot. Also, I didn't want you to use a recycled paper. Any newspaper is fine, or any magazine or anything. Maybe big size is better to cover up the table where you use. All right. Then, okay, so you use block. Block is the stuff that you're going to design over there to be ready for printing. So usually we have kind of a wooden block or soft rubber or kind of linoleum type. But I'm going to use today's very recycled pieces. It's called foam. Don't you have a to-go like this recycle kind of lunchbox type stuff? Or maybe some kind of plate type you can see from the grocery place everywhere. Well, also we can order some material like a scratch foam board. Okay, this is usually 9 by 12, so I clamped to be the poster size, 4.5 and 6 inches. Alright, also we really need to use water-based printmaking ink like this. If your school has a good budget, I highly recommend to purchase this water-based printmaking ink. Water-based, which means washable, I hope. If you don't have it, you can use tempera or acrylic, same as water-based painting material as a substitute. Okay, and then of course you need a plate to place the ink. This is a good material, plexiglasses, and then you can have everywhere, any shop. But if you don't have it, you're welcome to use like a kitchen tray, like a metal one. Another one is, okay, this is called bottom. After ink and the inking onto the block, you're going to put the paper and the place over. So you can use your hand, maybe you can wrap by old towel and then you can press it. But if you can get it, button. This is the button originally from Japan. Isn't it nice, like this type? And then this is wrapping by bamboo leaf. Also you can get from the shop easily, or this is a special one I order, but either one is fine. Or even I use a little bit sneaky way, it's Blair. Blair is a soft rubber band like a roller to mix really well over the plexiglass. But after using, maybe if you have a really dry and a clean Blair, instead of burning, you can use Blair press. This might be another way. Okay, so surface paper. You have to prepare the paper. So any kind of paper is fine, whatever you are available. You can access. This is a manila paper. Again, basic size is 9 by 12 or just white paper or anything. Also, if your skill is developed, the printmaking art project is good for making any greeting card or postcard. So if you do so, you can prepare any kind of good material paper. Well, also masking, oh, I'm sorry, recycled paper. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is tracing paper. Okay, so this tracing paper is for, guess what? One of the characteristics of printmaking is to print mirror images. So if you wanted to draw some letter or word, if you print directly, everything turns to be mirror images, which is flip over images. So you sketch over the tracing paper and then you place by flipping over. Then you can print it to make a straightforward original design. Okay, and then paper to wash your hand, to clean up, and then towel. Oh, one more thing, the water. It's always nice to prepare the water. You can use a sink, or maybe you can prepare the water bucket. Okay, so let me start to show how to make it step by step next. Okay, everybody, I just explained about the printmaking material for this particular projects. Next, I did want to show the actual demo, but before the demo, I just wanted to show the step-by-step map of process. Okay, foam printing with symbolic design. So first, this is a tracing paper because I really wanted to include this one. Okay, so using any pencil, I just use this time the Sharpie black marker and design. My symbolic design to represent about my identity is coffee. Coffee is my vitamin. Without coffee, I cannot survive. I'm sure many of you do the same thing. Alright, so you sketch. Actually, pencil is okay, but to show you, I use a marker to design. What's going to be next? You prepare the foam, same size, 4.5 by 6 inches. After sketching, you're going to, here you go, you're going to flip over to the here, over the, so this I explain. Flip it over, press on the foam and trace the design with Sharpie edge. Usually we have to use a special tool to carve out over the block, like wood or soft rubber. But I use this one, so you are not required to use such a special tool, just pencil or any kind of Sharpie edge. And then you're going to trace it like this, carefully. You have to press harder, okay? Maybe on the process of tracing over this tracing paper, the tracing paper might be, tear off or mess up, that's fine, because we don't need it, okay? Then after you tracing, you're going to use the mirror images of the original design. So this is a block. Then after, we're going to just pretend the inking, alright, nicely, to make sure to put the ink for the entire space. Then you're going to place this artwork over the surface paper. Okay, some people say just using this one and then paper over, but usually I do. This is my way. I put flip over, then attach another paper over to protect it because the ink is very smeary, messy. So this is a safe way. Then you're going to use button. Any button is fine. But if you have a clean layer, it's nice to use it to press for everything. And you have to make sure not to forget any area. Okay? Then you can take off the covers paper. Okay, oops, then you take off. Then final images will come out. Okay? So let me go on showing the demo, actual demo.